So why is there a perception nga every administration, especially kung mag-change administration, mga balik tag zero? Is that a correct observation? Is that a correct statement nga kanang mga plano sa previous administration kung napildi, for example, pagkapildi ni Tommy Osmeña, for example, ang new administration balik tag zero. Is that a correct statement or that's just an exaggeration?
Difficult to say,
Oo.
no? Kay I don't want to invalidate those who feel that way. Kay siguro naaman sa yun siguro like sa time ni Tommy Osmeña, a lot of the projects of Mike Rama were not, were just abandoned, diba? But
So ngano man na siya? Ngano, why does that phenomenon happen? Nganong because I
Maybe-
think you don't want
maybe-
you don't want the previous administration that you vanquished to take credit, right?
maybe
And it is a
na siya.
popularity contest, right? So kung let's say nakadaog ko I vanquished the previous administration and then he has all these great projects, only if I continue it and it becomes successful, then maingon sila nga, see, he was right, the previous guy was right, you know?
Let me say nga naana siya. I will venture to say that that's even observable. But dili sad na siya mao'y general rule. Say for example, during the time of Edgar Labella, the late Mayor Edgar Labella, who took over from who defeated Tommy during the previous elections, 2 elections ago. He continued the modernization of the traffic system in Cebu City. He continued the rapid bus, the
Yeah.
singa
BRT. Oh.
di ba? And di ba?
Mm.
And they didn't belong to they were political opponents, di ba? But I guess Mayor Labella thought na this is the best for Cebu. The idea doesn't have to come from me nga novel ni siya. I will continue this because this serves the public best, di ba? And then when Mayor Edgar died and Mayor Mike took over his unexpired term, he didn't invalidate all these new projects. He continued this, and even now nga Mayor Mike has won, his own mandate, 'di ba? During the 2022 elections, iyam gyud po nang gi-continue nga mga projects, 'di ba? So it's not really depende gyud tao ba. If the politiko
But
is
as a rule,
difficult to say
as
it
a rule,
as
like
in terms of
or what you've observed in the past few decades, observing Cebu politics,
Good.
usually ipadayon gina kadaghanan, dili gina balik zero, dili
so
gyud.
difficult to say. Difficult
Depende-
to say.
depende-
Depende gyud sa politiko. Depende sa leader.
Unsa may
nga
makuha
come
nimo, for example, as a politician, nga you know that a problem requires a long-term solution, right? Starting from scratch, meaning that you'll have to assure yourself nga kadaog sa in the next 3 elections, right? So that's more difficult to tell, right? For you to assume nga you make a project nga 9 years ang iyang, let's say, ang iyang to completion, right? So dili sa ka assuming kay ka nga himo ko project nga long term kay kadlaog go long term ani. More is that him projecting himself to the voting population of the locale, saying you've got to put me here for this long because my project requires this long? Is that him already trying to visualize himself running the city for 3 terms? What is that?
This is the kaingon
Anong
na,
balik mas lag zero?
if you look at Talisay City during the time of JVR, he also had that, di ba? Long-term projects, but he only survived for 1 term.
1 term, yeah.
Di ba?
Oh.
So wala na to. So nakakita siguro na, pero good
Is that
public service.
Is that a strategy ba?
Good public service is good politics man gid gyapon. So because bisan kita, di ba? If we see
Good public service is good,
good politics,
politics.
yeah.
Meaning to say
it's a good campaign strategy even.
the better you serve, the more popular you become. Is that what you're saying?
I think the more responsive you are to the needs of people,
The more popular you become.
the more reliable you are in the eyes of people, and come elections, will you go for somebody reliable or will you go for somebody who's not reliable, or
No, no,
you don't know if
I
reliable
think
ba?
I think the key difference of what you said is in the eyes of the people, right? Because
In the eyes of your voters, yeah.
it's possible that I perceive you as reliable, but I don't really get anything from you. I mean, I don't get direct benefit from the city, for example, but I view you as reliable, right? I mean, ako kadawat nimo whatever, right? From you from the government specifically. So perception. So you talk about perception. Now you're not talking about actual delivery of basic services, right?
No. The delivery of basic services cost the perception.
Cost the perception.
Yeah. So even if
But
ayuda, for
we have
example,
limited resources, right? Ang atuang coffers are not infinite. So dili gyud ka maka-please sa kinabag-an, right? Naagi kay malimtan, right? There's always people left behind, no matter how good, quote unquote, you are in delivering those services, because the coffers of an LGU is limited, right?
yes, that's true. On the other hand, a good leader or a good public servant or a good, local government official, kung good na siya, facilitates nga ang needs sa iyahang constituents are able to be satisfied by the constituents themselves. Sabot na. If you're a good leader, gwapo ang investment climate sa imong local government unit. Kung gwapo ang investment climate, daghang job opportunities. Nakay job, nakay sweldo, nakay panginahanglan, nakay kabayad, di ba? Pero kung bati imong local government unit, sige siya panghatag kwarta gikan sa coffer sa kagamhanan, sige ayuda. The local government unit does not move forward. Pero mga tao, sige dawat, malipay nimo. Di ba?
Sikat ka.
Sikat ka.
Pero,
kana siya mo na katong dili sustainable kay limited ba gid atong coffer. So naa gyud na dili matabangan. Pero kung yun nimo pagka-manage, maayo nimo pagka-manage mo local government unit, people are able to help themselves, why mabiyaan?
Company was started by my mother 50 years ago.
I'm Ellen Climaco. By profession, I'm a pharmacist. Before curtains, I was in dressmaking. But then dressmaking is so tiresome, I stopped. So I made curtains for our home. And my friends, when they come to the house, wow, who made you curtains? I said, of course, I did. I made it. And that's the beginning.
When I was young, I was at the shop always, and I saw the potential of it as a business. That's why I took up business in college.
Thanks the Lord, I have curtains. And thank you also that I have Dan here, who is the one taking care of Curtains Unlimited.
We cater mostly to the interior designers, to the resorts, to the hotels, but of course, residential also is a big part of our business. So these are wall fabrics that we will just launch last year. It's a kind of wallpaper, but it's more sturdy. We have decorative rod samples here. These are our sample curtains. We have blinds. We have wooden blinds. And of course, we have an array of fabrics out here.
I'm so happy that somebody, Dan, could take over the business. And I'm not doing anything anymore.
My vision as the leader of the company now is to be able to serve the clients, existing clients, and probably new clients, the best quality curtains and the best quality customer service.
Why do we choose Curtains Unlimited?
They provide top-tier personalized quality services.
They provide a wide selection of fabrics that cater to our needs.
They accommodate all of our concerns.
And they consistently hit our deadlines.
And even their boss man is so hands-on that he went to one of our out-of-town projects.
Thank you for your excellent service.
Aside from the wide variety that they can offer and the great customer service, Curtains Unlimited, the possibilities are unlimited.
Hi, Curtains Curtains Unlimited. Happy 50th anniversary. So we love Curtains Unlimited because as young designers, ever since our first project, we already feel very secure because of the assistance and the service of the whole Curtains Unlimited family.
They're very trustworthy, very accommodating. They're very easy to talk to and very easy to work with, and we are looking forward to more projects with you guys in the future.
Yeah, so congratulations and more power to Sir Dan and the whole family.
Well, during the pandemic, most of our clients want everything motorized curtains, motorized roller blinds, because I think because they spend more time in the house, they want also quality and easy to control curtains.
You really have to work hard because otherwise, even if you can't feel it, as if there's something you really want to do. So just work hard, pray constantly, God will provide. For me, that's it. Because without God, without the Lord, you can do nothing.